Well, members of both political parties are speaking out following the strike on Venezuela, split over the action. Representative Morgan McGarvey from Louisville says Congress was not informed about the strike. He says it's, quote, clear that only Congress has the ability to authorize that. And briefings over the past few months by officials in the administration, McGarvey says Congress was told they were not focused on regime change.
They were lying then, and now we know what it's for, and we gotta make sure that we are protecting American interests and Americans. I'm watching this on TV just like everybody else. I was watching in the kitchen. The whole family was around it, and I said, did he just say the United States is running Venezuela? And actually rewound it on the TV to make sure I heard him correctly.
You can find that complete interview with Representative McGarvey on wave3.com. U.S. Senator from Kentucky Mitch McConnell had a much more positive view of the strike. In a statement, he called Maduro a thug and said, quote, the hemisphere would be safer without this lackey of Iran, Russia, and China in power. He also addressed the extent of Trump's powers, saying that the president has broad constitutional authority and long historical precedent for the limited use of military force.